Hello, good morning. Today I would like to discuss about JSP action tags. There are many JSP action tags or elements. JSP action tag is used to perform some specific task. These tags are used to control the flow between pages and to use Java bin. This is the list of Java action tags: JSP forward, JSP include, JSP use bin, JSP set property, JSP get property, JSP plugin, JSP param, JSP fallback. Some of the important action tags are: forward include, use bin, param, set property, get property. Here JSP use bin, JSP set property and JSP get property tags are used for bin development. We will see this part whenever I will teach Java bin. Then we will cover this JSP action tag for use bin. Okay. Now first tag is JSP forward. Forwards the request and response to another resource. We can give the flow of the page to another resource. Then another JSP includes another resource here. At runtime it will include the resource. Use bin creates or locates bin object. Bin is a reusable component, and first we have to create bin and then use that bin object into JSP. And from that bin we have to set property, change the value of bin object, and get property, value of property. We can access the property from that bin and set the value of the property. JSP plugin embeds another components such as applet. We can embed here another components. JSP param set the parameter value. It is used in forward and include mostly. Means we have to give additional information about the forward and include. We have to pass the value, additional value. JSP fallback can be used print the message if plugin is working, and it is used in JSP plugin. Whenever JSP plugin is used for the action, then you will be used JSP fallback. The JSP use bin, set property, get property are used for bin development. Now JSP forward. JSP forward action tag, its syntax is without parameter and with parameter. JSP forward, this is the keyword for action. Page is equal to relative URL and percent is equal to expression. Here with parameter name, value and expression. We are simply forwarding the request to the printDate.jsp file. What is the meaning? We have to forward the request and response to another resource. Then here resource forward page is equal to printDate.jsp. Suppose index.jsp file is there. This is index page. Forward page is equal to, this is the action printDate.jsp. In printDate we have to call today is util calendar.get instance get time. And then if we run this program, it will display date and time. I will try Apache NetBeans. Here, example of JSP forward action tag with parameter. Here same program is there, but we have to use parameter name is equal to name and value javaTPoint.com. Suppose value is there. And here request.get parameter. We can access that value which is provided by that parameter. Get parameter and name. Name is the, then it will display this output and with name javaTPoint, and it will display javaTPoint.com. In addition to that, here index.html, index, suppose create new JSP, index 5 dot index 5, suppose name of the program, index 5. Here index JSP we can insert into body, copy this, here value is equal to javaTPoint.com. I can change the value here. Shivaji University Kolhapur, suppose give the value here, and then again another program, that is printDate.jsp, new printed it, finish. Here it will show save that, and we have to print it.jsp. Therefore index 5 you have to run index 5, run 5. It shows today is date and time and Shivaji University Kolhapur with parameter. This is the, we can access that parameter using implicit object, that is request.get parameter name. Here see, again next program, include action. The JSP include action tag is used to include the content of another resource. It may be JSP, HTML or servlet. JSP include content of another resource. It can be JSP, HTML or servlet. It is useful for dynamic pages. And JSP include tag is used to static as well as dynamic pages. Advantage of JSP include action tag: we can use a page many times, such as including header and footer pages in all pages. Suppose header and footer requires, every page require header and footer, then first we have to write the code for header and footer and then include whenever we want include of this file, first we have to include. Then here directive I have already explained that. Include resource at translation time, includes resource at request time. Include action is this request time. Better for static pages, better for dynamic pages. And includes the original content in the generated servlet. In JSP include directive. And here JSP include action calls the include method. Here see, include page is equal to relative URL expression with parameter, without parameter. Here again include page is equal to print date dot JSP. Today is print date dot JSP, same program. Print date dot JSP, it includes at runtime. This code is included here. Therefore this first it will display this is index page, and then include page print date dot JSP. Then execute this out dot print today is, and last end section of index page heading, it will display that. Next, like that we have to use bin. We have covered it later. I will teach use bin at the time of Java bin. And set property, get property, you can understood at that time. And other, these are not necessary for the beginners. Plugin fallback. JSP param, already we have to use that with forward and include. I hope you understood all these JSP action tags. And for practice you use this site, practice of any, roseindia.net. It is a very useful link which covers various tutorials, good tutorials. See the roseindia.net, it contains all these top tutorials, videos and training. You can read any tutorial from this site. Thank you.